Samantha Best from MagmaDesignGroup.com, a full-service landscape architecture and construction firm. Today, I'm in Rumford, Rhode Island. It's the dead of winter, and it is cold out. Sort of seemed like the perfect day to take you for a garden walk and talk to you about what it takes to make your winter garden almost as interesting as your summer garden. So there's just nothing like the combination of stone and plants in a garden. But in the winter garden, I have to admit, the stone is what really shines. In this garden, we used lots of native New England fieldstone and salvaged granite. We even repeated the style of the stonework throughout the design. Sculptural elements in the garden are great. They provide a focal point for you and something to look at year-round. So in this space, once again, we used that stone that we talked about earlier, New England fieldstone with some salvaged granite mixed in. And in the end, you get this amazing art piece that looks fantastic year-round. But I also want to draw your attention to this little beauty. This is a dwarf Andromeda. The cultivar on it's called Cavatine, and it truly stays about this small. You can see it's evergreen, but it also forms its flower buds in the fall, giving it additional winter interest. I love adding the element of water to a landscape. Water really adds movement and sound, creating a truly peaceful space to be in. In this particular garden, we have a large pond with an upper pond and a set of falls, all surrounded by natural stone. It looks fantastic in the winter, and in addition to that, check out these little beauties. This is Erica. It's already set its flower buds, and it's actually blooming. Remember, it's January. That's amazing. Even your ground covers can look fantastic in the winter. Here I'm showing you a combination of evergreen liriope and moss and deer fern. Deer fern is actually considered an evergreen fern. So what that means is that it looks pretty good for most of the winter. Browns out in the spring, you cut it down and it sends up new fronds. Welcome to the Japanese garden. This has a fantastic walking labyrinth, and you'll also notice it's surrounded by very special stone pieces. But what I really want to draw your attention to is the ground plane. In order to create this labyrinth, we use these raised cobblestones. And in the winter when it snows, it's amazing how the snow settles on them and creates this wonderful circular pattern. So I just wanted to show you this lady here. This is our Buddha for this garden. We found her in a local antique shop, and she truly is the inspiration for this garden. She's a symbol of peace and calm and makes all the difference to the space. So in the Japanese garden, large pieces of stone represent mountains. Here, we found these wonderful pieces of stone from an abandoned quarry on the North Shore of Massachusetts. They truly are the anchors to this garden. So remember, when you're thinking about your winter garden, it's not just about one thing or another. It's really about the combination of elements. Stone, plants, water, they all come together to make your garden look almost as good in the winter as it does in the summer. Thanks for joining me. We'll bring you back here in the spring when things start to bloom, and we'll follow the progression of this garden as it grows. But until then, check out our website at magmadesignGroup.com. I'll see you soon.